Did I really spend $600 on a Squier? Scott, you're watching Guitarnivore. This is the Squier 40th Anniversary Jazzmaster Gold Edition. Only 40 of them were made. I'm just kidding. I have no clue how many were made. They made two different colors, Olympic White and this Lake Placid Blue, which is just absolutely gorgeous with all that gold hardware. Just compliment it. They retail for $5.99. Did I really spend $600 on a Squier? Real question is, did I spend $600 on a Squier and still modify it, and would I do it again? Yes, I made a few slight mods to this guitar that I'll go over as we dive in for a closer look. The Lake Placid Blue finish is a thing of beauty. Along with the gold hardware, they both complement each other very well. The tremolo is your typical Jazzmaster tremolo with a pop-in arm. Mine came with a black tip that kind of stuck out like a turd in a punch bowl, so I just removed it. The rocker bridge comes already with the proper 9.5-inch radius of the fretboard, so no grub screws to adjust the height of each saddle. I didn't like the rocking mechanism, so I bought some bushings to prevent it from rocking when using the tremolo. Sure, it defeats the purpose, but I honestly don't think it makes that much of a difference. The gold anodized aluminum pickguard is really nice and doesn't seem to contribute to any kind of noise, while the white knobs and pickup covers contrast well with it. Cream colors might not have worked out so well. The neck plate has a 40th anniversary logo on it that looks cool, but I'm sure we'll see some reproductions on them on eBay. The C-shaped neck is finished with a gloss poly, but as you can see, I've used the 3M scratch pad to scuff mine down to a smooth satin finish to make it less sticky. The headstock is also gloss poly and sports gold vintage looking split shaft tuners. I'm a big fan of these style tuners. I replaced the string tree with a button style retainer. I like the look of them, and I feel like the larger surface creates less pressure between it and the string, so the string slides a little easier when using the tremolo or bending. I may be wrong, but that's my theory. The nut is made of bone, and this one was cut very square, and I tried to round it out a little bit with a file. The 21 fret fingerboard is made of Indian laurel with narrow tall frets, aged white binding, and paraloid block inlays, which give it a very nice look. The pickups are Fender designed Alnico single coils, which aren't bad, but they aren't anything to write home about. I've got some Guitar Fetish JM90s hot overwound that I'm going to drop in some time, and I'll test them out in another video. If you're not familiar with the classic Jazzmaster controls, here's a quick rundown. This is the lead and rhythm selector switch. When it's down in the rhythm position, you have access to all of the different pickup variations, and the tone and volume are controlled with your regular tone and volume knobs. When it is in the up lead position, it shuts everything off and selects the neck pickup, regardless of what position the three-way toggle is. And the tone and volume is controlled with these little roller pots right here. This selection gives you a much more warm and mellow sound in the neck pickup than it does with the toggle switch forward. Think of it as a four-way switch mod you might install on a Telecaster, but like independent and completely different. So it's your fourth tone option for a two pickup guitar. So let's see how this $600 Squier sounds and go through the various tones. I'll be playing without a backing track, and I'll be going through all the different positions and going through Studio One with amplitude. Let's go. bad, but in my opinion, they are great pickups. If you like them, leave them. The neck on this guitar feels nice, but I'm not a huge fan of the 25.5-inch scale. Once you played a short scale Jaguar, that extra 1.5 inch on an offset just feels a little foreign, which is kind of strange because it feels fine to me on every other Strat or Tele I have. I don't know. As far as playability, out of the box, this guitar didn't really wow me. It looks great, but I had to lower the action, get used to the twang of the strings on the back end, and smooth out the neck polyurethane. While it's a 40th anniversary that is limited edition to this year, I really don't think it's going to retain a lot of value in the future, and quite honestly, $600 seems like a lot of money to spend on a Squier that's the same quality as a $460 classic Vibe. In hindsight, I would probably find a better way to spend the $600 and maybe find another use, maybe a Made in Mexico Fender or something, I don't know. You just have to ask yourself that question. Are you willing to spend $600 on a Squier? And if you are, shop around, maybe see if you can find one used or on discount on Reverb. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'm going to wrap it up. And if you did, hit that like button. I know I'm all fidgety. I hate straps for some reason. And I'll get around to putting those Guitar Fetish pickups in. We'll see how that sounds. If you want to, hit that subscribe button and that notification bell. And when I post that video, you'll see it. Till next time, we'll see you on the flip side.